Hi everyone, this video is about Firecracker, the AWS one. AWS recently announced this in their reInvent that they have open sourced Firecracker, which basically gives you the possibility of using microVMs. MicroVMs give you the sweet spot between the containers and VMs, and they are really lightweight. So they just start up too quickly and they can be used for the workloads, etc. So here we will be just downloading the Firecracker binary and testing it out, putting an image and its root file system and running it. Firecracker is created using Rust, which again has a few advantages on its own, and the 150 millisecond boot time for a microVM is pretty awesome, as well as the lightweight footprint of the VMs as well. So you need a 4.14 plus Linux kernel. If you guys want to check it out, you can use uname-a and then have a look at whether your kernel version supports Firecracker. Another prerequisite would be KVM. You can run this command to provide access for your user so that you can directly invoke KVM without the sudo. Firecracker is downloaded. Now in the GitHub page, they are giving the getting started details and they are providing a sample VM binary as well as root file system. So I'll be downloading both of these files. Even these files are tiny compared to typical VM workloads. In case you have run this previously, you can clear the socket with the rm command. Let me run that kvm access command and that's done. Now the next thing would be to run Firecracker. And after that we can use these curl commands to create the image, attach the root file system and start the instance. Okay, so I'm clearing up the older socket file if there is any, and then let's try running the Firecracker. So as you can see, it's in my downloads. Now I mistyped the name because of copy paste, and I have not given the permissions as well. So let me fix both of them. I will use chmod 777 as this is just for testing, and after that I'll be changing the file name to the correct one. And this will start Firecracker and it will start listening through the socket. Now let's go back and confirm whether both the files for the VM is downloaded. Now we have to start another shell, or maybe same tab if you are using Telix or something. Now just copy paste of those commands. First one is for adding the image. And after that, let's add the root file system as well. Then the start instance curl command, which will again do the socket communication. You can see the instance has started. I will give the default username and password, root and root. So we have started a microVM. Okay, that looks and feels like a normal VM, but it won't have all the extra bells and whistles you might see in a VM. Make sure that you are keeping the file in the same directory as Firecracker, or giving the absolute path during the web API call. And once that is done, then you will be able to start the VM. Now let's stop the instance. Reboot basically does that. Now, if you are more curious about Firecracker, there are a few more sources from which you can get some ideas. There is the Ubuntu Firecracker GitHub repo. You will get some extra details about the containerized build of Firecracker, as well as conversion of images, etc. So I'll be showing you that just in case you are curious. Another interesting utility that after going to this I will be showing you is the fire control, which comes as a command line utility along with the Go SDK for Firecracker. So you can see the Docker commands for doing the whole build and stuff, and that's the fire control that I was talking about. The Go SDK has the fire control commandlet in it, and you can even check that out if you are interested more in a command line approach for instantiating the sample VMs that we did. Here you will find more details on how you can do that. That's it, guys.